takes the K. Like winner, chocolate cake for dinner, birthday cake for breakfast, slice it like a ninja, pick up all the pieces, assemble like Avenger. Authorine is August, wordplay is December. That mean my pen is in cinders and my deliverance shivers like Siberian area shippers. Slip on the slick as icicles, drip from the tip of my scriptures. If you a ship on the trip, don't hit on the tip of my glacier. Swim with the fish and flippers. I finish my pictures. This is what didn't get it, getting hit and hitting the different differs. What did he do with it? Didn't she? Who are you mentioning? Louis, who would do it like didn't it be doing?
What a stunning venue. We are live. First up we have.
This bout is scheduled.
What a pleasure it is. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. Swing and a miss with that hook. You know, we may be in for a short fight. This fighter, an absolute animal. Look at the KO percentage. Hold on to your seats, folks. Catch and shoot. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Straight right just misses. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
And he scores with the counter. So much for defensive abilities. The building is going bananas. Will they see a huge upset here? I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
And they're down, trying to make it up before 10 as the referee continues the count. You could see. It's not over till it's... And there's the bell to start round two. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
No rest for the weary. Punch, counter punch. This boxer is a real hook specialist. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. Both men step back for just a moment. When are we going to see a jab from these two? We wanted action, and they are delivering. You can see from the record, this fighter is fantastic and is really difficult to get past. Counter punch right up the middle. Which fighter will say no mas? straight right, just misses. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. After what we saw in that last... Let's get it started in round 3. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice job blocking the hook. A perfect counter lands. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. You'd like to see more jabs. Oh, wait a minute. They're always looking for that KO, and we could see an upset right here. And the boss has been dropped. Wow, let's take another look at that.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4. Are you okay?
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
There's the bell to start round 4. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full battle because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
The referee really thinking about stopping it. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Will the referee stop it? And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
This has been a very competitive round. Hold that thought! All hands on deck. We are witnessing an upset in the making. How did they serve? And wisely, they're going to take a knee here. No choice but to do that.
Absolutely gassed out, didn't know what to do, and hurt on top of that.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Pretty dominant round there. And there's the bell for round 5. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. This is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the Let's start the 6. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Can't score with that jab. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. And down goes the boss. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
That's lights out right there.
They're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe-for-toe, or do they play defense here?
Todd, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. It's go back to the drawing board time, a unanimous decision victory.
What a whitewash. You know, that's skills, that's class, that's levels. One is up there, one is down there, but you know what? The loser is going to have to learn a big, big, hard lesson. I totally agree.
Now what we going to do right here? Settle the score. Look around you. gonna shut it down like this. Let's go. Yeah. The tricks of the trade, the rules of the game. I've been to the top and I've been to the bottom. I tell you, they look about the same. I can speak about comfort, I can speak about pain. You wanna come do this, study my movements, go up and sit in the grain. See, I never heard of vacations, bro, that word to me is insane. I'd rather put hands in the dirt as I put in the work and watch suckers complain. Cause on it regardless, who go the hardest, whole family is the top full of ballers. Who wanna tell them I never been there? I step in the circle, just know I'm prepared. I win or I learn, I never will lose. The fork in the road, which one will you choose? Look, the people need answers. You ready to dance? This one for the champs. The blood, sweat, and tears of my stripes. I only tell stories of fights. You learn that the struggle is part of the hustle. Don't ever mistake them as gripes. First I hit them with lefts, then I hit them with rights. After all that I've been through, I gotta continue to cut through that bull with a knife. You holding me up, so I'm rising. You want me to fail, or surprised? I'm addicted to winning, so since the beginning, I only focus on horizons. Only regardless, who go the hardest? Whole family is the top full of ballers. Who wanna tell them I never been there? I step in the circle, just know I'm prepared. I win or I learn, I never will lose. The fork in the road, which one will you choose? Look, the people need answers. You ready to dance? This one for the champs. So what can I tell you? I learned from my failures. I traveled through hell with a gang full of tailspins, and I only prevail cause I came with my day ones, and they never strayed from tough situations. I'm saying there's no conversation, just head down and get from the heart that we came from. All we regardless, who go the hardest? Whole family is the top full of ballers. Who wanna tell them I never been there? I step in the circle, just know I'm prepared. I win or I learn, I never will lose. The fork in the road, which one will you choose? Look, the people need answers. You ready to dance? This one for the champs.
Keep striving until my lungs can't breathe. They're all tired, I don't know about fatigue. Got my bros back if we come under siege. Got my dogs with me, I ain't carrying a leash. Thank the Lord for my freedom of speech, cause I say what I like and I do what I please. Brothers think I didn't train for this my whole life. Tried to tell them it didn't come with ease. They must have thought that I didn't put in graft. Stayed fully focused and stuck to the task. When it paid off, I was back at last. Them other brothers can kiss my ass. And I promise you that I wouldn't wanna be ya. Them man ain't got this energy, do ya? I cannot feel that vibe going through ya. Flat back kid like my dead computer. Told them once and I told them again.
The crowd has been waiting for this one for a very long time. First up we have Lightning Hands from the United States of America. Coming off with so much hype. High hopes for this battle between these two athletes. The jab can't find a home. One punch could change everything in this battle. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. You know, we may be in for a short fight. This fighter, an absolute animal. Look at the KO percentage. Hold on to your seats, folks. Bombs away. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
Well, this fighter loves throwing hooks. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Hook misses. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. The game plan does not... Here we go for round two. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Which fighter will say no mas? You can see from the record, this fighter is fantastic and is really difficult to get past. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
There's the bell for round three. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Good counter punch. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? These two are the perfect dance partners.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. That counter punch caught him clean. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next...
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs...
Like to see more jabs. No rest for the weary. Both men step back for just a moment. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
His stamina is off the charts. That left hook misses. His stamina is off the charts. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about a one-sided... On to the 5th we go. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Catch and shoot. Counter shot. He blocks that jab. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. See a jab from these two. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, he is in big trouble here. This is the beginning of round 6. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
straight right just misses. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. He threw a punch and just got countered. Good counter punching. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Holding nothing back here in the round. Is he going to punch himself out, though? This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. We're always looking for that KO, and we could see an upset right here. Now you start wondering how much work these two fighters did in the gym. There's the bell to start round 7. Fatigue is setting in. Let's see how they handle it here in this round.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Swing and a miss with that jab. Can't score with that jab. That counter shot lands. The perfect counter lands. What skill being displayed here between these two middleweights? Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice counter shot. We'll see how much endurance these two fighters have.
This is when you talk about championship material.
There's the bell to start round 8. They really seemed to exhaust themselves last round. Let's see what they have left.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Good defense with that left jab. You'd like to see more jabs. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Not a lot of defense here at all. incredible work rate. Nice defense on that jab. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. What a dominant performance, and it shows up on the judges' scorecards.
Yeah. Look at that. All the belts, mate. In the ring, I swing left, right, man said get ping. Portrait ting. What ping we bring when right, somebody shots fling. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man said get ping. Portrait ting. No what ping we bring when right, somebody shots fling. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man said get ping. Portrait ting. No what ping we bring when right, somebody shots fling. Fling.